picking team. And there we go. They ban out the Huskar instantly after the Oracle pick. Makes a lot of sense.
They might want to
Maybe.
get rid of the troll as well.
Troll is really good as well with Oracle. Overall, Oracle is decent versus Lich. You can take down that armor. So that's kind of cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's good versus Earth Spirit too, but yeah.
Also,
We
this like even if Team Master tried to run Urspir offlane here, they'd run into the issue that they'd be stacking Inkswell and Frost Shield on one target, and both those would just get purged off by the Oracle.
yeah. hmm Oracle is actually really good versus heroes that are popular in the meta, like Grimstroke and Dazzle. That's why we see it often picked. Anti-Mage, yeah, I mean, Alliance, I don't know what to say. Okay, they go for Lone Druid. As long as they don't pick Duza now, I think I'll be happy. However, that Duza did a lot more than that Lone Druid did in the last game. Like, Duza was doing damage. Duza was finding farm. Duza was
I
actually carrying them, while Lone Druid, he felt like that weight. That's how it felt.
I mean,
I
I
checked the.
honestly hope to hell they don't go for the Deuce. And now, considering the anti-mage is already on the table, that would be
Nah,
a little bit too ballsy.
nah, they won't. But I mean, they went in that last game, so. You know what? If you're Alliance right now, I really wish, I really hope that they'll take a game off of Aster. I'm not fanboying. It's just the fact that they played Duza versus AM and they lost, and then they played AM versus Duza and they lost. It's like I mean other way around, but whatever. They lost both games. They must feel very demoralized. So taking a game off of Aster might lift the spirits up, and then we might see a full series.
Quite possibly. Well, Team Master, they're pausing at this point. Maybe not expecting Lone Druid. Of course, it is a signature pick for Alliance and for Quakefa. And to be honest, in the last game, we didn't really see it have much of an impact.
Yeah, it felt like they were just struggling with the Lone Druid. They didn't really manage to do anything apart from win the laning stage, because that Lone Druid was definitely one of the reasons they had a good laning stage, as they had to commit two heroes, Disruptor and AM, on the mid lane to deal with the Lone Druid. But besides that, it really did not do a lot. And this game, I, I mean, I don't see how it's different. Anti-Mage can still jump on him, still mess with him. Lich is really strong versus the Druid too. Uh, a good thing for Lone Druid is that if he has another carry that's as greedy as Duza, they can take control of the game. They can set the tempo of the game, and they can crush Anti-Mage's team before he even comes online. Now we have a Magnus. I mean, it's Mag plus Anti-Mage. Basically, what this allows Anti-Mage to do is to get a build that's maybe a bit more fighting oriented. You're gonna have that Empower anyway.
We
You're
don't
gonna
typically see that, though. We do see the Magnuses. They'll give you the Empower, but because they're usually a core Magnus, they can't do it all the time. So the anti-mages usually still go for a Battle Fury.
Yeah. Yeah, so far every anti-mage that we've watched, at least recently, has been doing that. But let's say 2 weeks ago, I would see anti-mage go for something else, not instantly into Battle Fury, but like uh, Vlad's Manta. Then they would just fight much sooner, or even the good old Tuakila anti-mages. Feels bad, man. Dead item.
Can't have it anymore. And Double Bassy doesn't feel that great. But the Starladder pick for Alliance, this done a lot in the laning phase in the last series.
I mean, it did. Starladder did so much versus that Timber, and I see no reason whatsoever why do the same versus Magnus, because honestly, Magnus is trash versus Starladder. He's gonna get dumpstered. You're gonna be corrosive hazed, or I mean, you know what? By the time corrosive haze is up, it's not even gonna matter, because if they do match up Starladder versus Magnus somehow, Starladder is gonna crush him, and Magnus is gonna have to go to the jungle or rotate around, which isn't really great. So, uh, and Slardar versus Anti-Mage as well is pretty decent. You can roll the Tusk and the Slardar and tag team him. Basically, when you press that tag team, if Slardar's bash or stun connects, AM can die just from the initial burst. So I like Alliance's draft so far. I mean, I have absolutely nothing against Team Aster's lineup either. It definitely does work. You have Earth Spirit and Lich, two supports that can do so much.
Oh, but that's ramped things up here. Alliance, this matches their draft as well, right? Like, Lone Druid can get aggressive after 3 Wraith Bands. Starladder is always going to want to fight. You got Tusk as well. And we talked about a hero to combo that Oracle save with. You now have it.
Slark is a strange one. Like, I really love Slark, but this matchup versus Anti-Mage can go either way, honestly. If Slark has a good laning stage and he starts pressuring and he starts hunting them down with that Shadow Blade early on, then Team Aster can find themselves in a lot of problems. However, if Slark is a bit late with that Shadow Blade and Team Aster manages to stick together while AM is split pushing and farming, which might just happen, uh, then Slark can find himself just lost in this game. And Anti-Mage, when he gets farm, he just destroys, jumps on him, and makes him disappear. So um,
This
it
is
can
a decent.
definitely go either way. Yeah.
This is a decent pickup, though. The farm pick coming out from Aster is going to be the Kunkka, which can match up against the Lone Druid pretty damn well, actually. At the same time, if LD gets to level 6, he's not really a kill with a boat combo, but you're not really going to be pressured off the lane either.
Yeah, it's one of those heroes that can farm against Lone Druid, right? That can't be really zoned that hard because once you buy 2 bracers, even if you get entangled, you don't really care. So I like the Kunkka. It also brings more power to their team fight. You have that boat. You also have another hero that's really strong with Empower. So overall, basically, you comboed Magnus with not just 1, but 2 melee cores that benefit a lot from Empower, which is pretty decent.
Well, those are going to be our lineups. Likely to see Aster start off with a tri-lane and Alliance do exactly the same thing. They've got the Tusk, whereas Aster do have the kill potential with the Earth Spirit and Lich.
Earth Spirit and Lich later on in the game as well. They bring so much teamfight potential. On the other side of Alliance, they have 2 heroes that are a bit different on their support positions. You have the Oracle, who's mainly about saving and purging and disabling. And same goes for Tusk. You can save a bit with the Snowball, you can disrupt the fights with the Ice Shards, but there isn't really a lot of damage in them. And that's what scares me a bit. Their damage mostly comes from Corrosive Haze and then these 2 cores hitting you. They don't really have a lot of magic damage, they don't really have a lot of burst. That might be a little bit problematic, but yeah.
It's definitely... I think the way to look at it is Aster need to survive the laning phase, and then they're pretty kosher. If Alliance start to pull ahead with these type of heroes...
Oh, yeah.
There's no bounce back.
Yeah. If they pull this off, if Lone Druid has a very good start, or Slark, like, they can just snowball out of control. I think it's also like if Kunkka has a... Like, Kunkka is one of your favorite heroes, Pigeon, isn't it?
I do love myself some Kunkka, but... Keep in mind, is this a core Kunkka? I don't think this... I mean, it's going to be an offlane Kunkka, if it is. And I don't really like Kunkka in the out lanes. You can make it work, but it's usually kind of your fallback option. Like, crap, we're going to get a Monkey King matching up against our Kunkka in the mid. Let's switch it out. It's a hero that gets a quick 6 and then easily flips a kill against his opponent in a one-on-one.
Yeah, that's true. Tusk has been scouted out. Are they going to try for it? Probably not, because they already have Tidebringer, and it's very unlikely that they're going to be able to kill anyone here, actually.
Yeah, he leveled into it. So yeah, offlane Kunkka, I'm not the biggest fan, folks. I think I get where they're coming from. They're expecting to have this matchup against the Lone Druid, and while we said he can sustain, do keep in mind that with the changes to Kunkka, you don't feel as powerful as you did. The way they changed Cleave was kind of crippling for this hero.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I would much rather see him on the mid lane, but at the same time, then you would be running a very bad lane for your AM on one of the sides. However, to be completely honest, if AM is solo versus Lone Druid, he's not going to have much fun on that mid lane either. Lone Druid should be able to completely dominate that as well.
That's going to be a thing to look for here. Is Lava switching this up?
Yeah,
maybe, yeah.
Seems,
okay,
yeah.
Good. This is better. This is what I want to see, because this is the matchup that works. Whereas if you run the anti-mage against the Lone Druid, it worked in the previous series for the anti-mage because they had someone babysitting it.
I guess what they did is they basically put anti-mage to block the creep wave, and then they send him on the lane. That's it.
Oh, Insania will purge off the Frost Shield. Will still take a lot of damage. Just trying to actually cut a tree and escape. Actually might go down at this rate.
They have roll in 4 seconds. But
yeah, he'll be fine. He's got a salve. A little bit too close for comfort, though. He was just checking if they're going to try for a level 1 gank on Quakefa, which, to be honest, wouldn't have been an easy kill anyway.
And now Insania is a bit lost in the jungle, but it's fine. They were chasing him, so he wasn't on the lane, but so weren't Lich and Earth Spirit. It's pretty good. And honestly, this Lich plus AM is... Man, I hate this lane so much. It's so strong.
Yeah, look what they're doing to Mike. Running him down pretty effectively. He has to fight because of the Essence Shift. He'll get the first blood. Will go down afterwards. They need the final touch. They can't quite get it, though. Mike salves up and stays alive. Fenrir aborted. He was too slow to get another touch.
I mean, I said they have to be careful because that it happened to me just few games ago that I was playing a pub. It happens. Like, he just deals so many of these Essence Shift stacks early on, and you get crushed by them. So you actually have to respect the Slark right now. It's a different hero.
The Slark is going pretty deep on the Sylar again. They'll purge off the Frost Shield. He's down. And this is the thing. I think you're right. The way I had to have it put to me to really clock it was someone said, when you think about it, Essence Shift is essentially pure damage that you're dealing. And when you actually think about it that way, you realize how much additional damage you're taking in any exchange.
Oh, what was that?
That was a misclick. Definitely misclick.
Styling.
I hope that was misclick. He's like, hey, I don't need any mana. And if I have no mana, the anti-mage can't do anything because... Well,
yeah, who needs Pounce? Who needs Pounce, the spell that's gonna let me kill anyone on this lane?
You got tag team, all right? And anti-mage is still level 1, so if you kill him before he gets 2, you're good to go.
Just keep on killing AM, just roll on him in.
Tiger pretty deep here. We'll use the snowball, buys himself
I
some
mean,
time.
honestly, if I was Tiger, I would have snowballed on one of them instead.
I think he snowballed in the AM. Oh, pounce forward, Mike misses it. They have got the tag team thing, get close enough though. There it is. Roll through. Frost Shield there, purged again. Sylar is just getting the crap kicked out of him in this bot lane.
0-3 AM, 3 minutes in. A death per minute. Boxy on the top lane getting really low too, but should survive.
And he'll be fine.
Let's see if AM gets level 2. That's my question.
He needs it. He desperately needs it.
At what... Okay, he's getting a full wave and he's gonna get level 2 as well. Can he blink out of leash? He can't, right?
No, you can't. So
so he's still in problems.
Mike keeps his mana and doesn't just randomly use it for pounces into creep waves, he'll be fine. The kill, that is. Sylar will most definitely not be fine.
Yeah, anti-mage won't be fine. That's what you mean.
He'll be done and dusted, murdered on the floor.
At least this mid lane is going all right for them. Okay, it's keeping up. And on the safe lane, actually, their Magnus is doing fairly well, but things are about to change, I think, as Boxy gets levels.
Yeah, XSS can skewer him under the tower, so that's something. But the problem is, Slithering Crush came off cooldown. And Boxy, he'll be able to get it. Final tap comes out. The salve used as well. Boxy says, fine, I'll go down and I'll buy out. In the bot lane, roll in and roll out. But Boca does make his escape just before the snowball could touch.
I mean, this is going really well for AM. He has 5 CS right, working towards his 6th CS. Only 3 deaths 4 minutes in. Like, he did not die the 4th time, so...
An improvement then.
What now, haters? He's improving, yeah.
This is a recovery, guys. They need to be careful. Mike actually has a mango, so if they get a little bit too aggressive, he will pounce in.
Yeah, he has boots now as well, so everyone...
Haste on Baboka, though. Oh, Sylar. He'll be able to blink away. They were getting ready for the pounce.
Yeah, he has to pounce instantly, because they can't use Purge. They need to wait with the Purge for the Frost Shield to be casted first.
This is also a perfect Tusk game. What I mean by this is look at Tiger's build. He's gone for the 0-1-2 rather. I love to see this at level 3. Because in this type of lane, who are you going to lock down, right? It's only Lich. Because you've got a rollout for Baboka, and you've got a blink away for the anti-mage.
Yep, and tag team is so strong that it's actually worth it. There's no Oracle here.
Yeah, there's no Oracle, but they still trade effectively, actually. Tiger has got the snowball to work with, and Oracle's coming back in. They need to be careful here. Baboka, they ping onto him, they'll root him in place. They'll move in. Essence Shift just stacking, he's dead.
they are really not careful when it comes to giving these essence shift stacks to Slark. And honestly, this is why Slark is so good right now. It's the way the essence shift works in the lane. You can't really. Yeah.
Yeah, I would just snowball back at them with the counter spell. They're just trying to disrupt his farm as he was trying to take the neutral camp.
Farm? What farm? He has no farm.
Hey, he has 11 last hits. Even 1 deny, actually. The problem is
really
the Slark is tripling his CS.
Yeah, the Slark is tripling CS, so is the Lone Druid, pulling ahead of the Kunkka right now, so you're basically winning 2 lanes, and Starladder has solo killed the Magnus already once, so you're basically winning 3 lanes inside of Alliance. Not really shabby. Like, they just got beat by... What was the team again? Who were they playing against?
Fnatic. Alliance got beat by Fnatic, and Aster got beat by EG.
We just casted that game, but my brain not working.
That's not good. We need you to think. We need your analyst brain.
Anyways, they just lost to Fnatic 2 games in a row, and they're mad. They're bloodthirsty, and they're gonna quench that thirst on Fenrir.
Well, actually, Boxy might be going on the top lane in response. TP's coming in. Oracle's going to help out. Skewer away. XXS didn't think this out well enough. Boxy going to be slowed down as the fight. In the meantime, Lich has gone down. The Sylar, they just tried to jump Boxy with 3 heroes, and 2 of them are almost dead.
What they tried to do, actually, is they tried to send the Sentimage to the top lane now. But he is quickly realizing that this Starladder is just as big of a beast as that Slark, and it's not going to be any easier here. Starladder already has phase boots, yeah.
Yeah, this gets bad. He's got the Bash to the Deep charged up. And Kunkka in the mid. Quaver. Lover should not be going down this lane. A rotation from Tiger, though, gets the kill.
What's happening with Aster? They're falling apart.
They're crumbling.
They're crumbling on every single lane. This super early anti-mage pick is not really working out for them. That Slark lane actually just... That Slark, you know what? He's not even going for Shadow Blade. He's going for Power Shreds and Echo Saber, it seems. Like he's going full
I feel
man
bad.
mode.
I can't help but laugh at this anti-mage. I mean, he's dead again. I can't help but laugh because look at the net worth. Everyone on Alliance has more gold than Sylar right now.
What? He didn't... yeah.
Nice shots don't connect on the Lover. At least he won't be caught. Double Bracer makes him pretty tanky, and he does have the bow to work with. But anti-mage coming back to the top lane, and I just don't think there's anywhere safe for you, buddy.
At what point do you just go to the jungle with Sam? That's the question.
Well, you're not Terrorblade. You're not his brother. You can't do that.
I guess you just get raid banned.
Oh, Fenrir! That should not be legal. Threw it up, but Boka going to try and move away, but Boxy's chasing. Needs 1 more hit for the bash. Ice Shard's blocked for Boka to go the other way. And he goes down. Snowball across onto Sylar. Did actually manage to get a kill on Insania. Lands into the snowball. Boat coming in on the 2. Boxy standing his ground and fighting Sylar. Actually trying to retreat. Should be able to do so. And Tusk, he can get out of this. X coming out from lava. Will drag him back. He's got the stick to work with.
He's going to go for AM, I think.
Yeah, he wants to go in here, but he can't get close enough now. The Frost Shield coming out. Boxy got baited in. He needs to back away. Torin doesn't connect. Boxy sidesteps it. No X for 15 seconds. That's a level 1 X.
He should be fine. Insania is there as well to heal him up a little bit.
And this is the mistake we see that happens, right? When you snowball like this, a team tends to trip over themselves. But that wasn't that costly for a trip over, really.
Definitely.
Oh, Sylar, no! Oh, he just about gets away.
They get the bear on mid, but nope, they don't. The bear survives.
The bear manages to just about get away. And they've lost the mid tier 1 due to Kunkka's rotation.
I mean, he had to rotate. He cannot just stay on mid and watch as his teammates are feeding and falling apart on every single lane.
Alright, the laughs are coming out. Alliance, they're having a good time. They're feeling pretty good. You said they were looking for some vengeance, especially after that first series.
I mean, what can Aster do? Like, in this kind of a scenario, you can do either... You can't do anything, actually. Your Lich is level 2. Your Spirit is level 4. You need to find levels on your supports. That's the first thing. And after you find those levels, then perhaps you can do some combo plays and go as 5. The problem right now is, even if you go as 5, you don't really do a lot. Because you lack levels severely.
You know you got problems when a level 4 Tusk is this deep in the map. Like, there is no way that you actually scare the crap out of Alliance right now.
Like, what's he even doing?
He put down a ward. It looked like I thought he was thinking about the Courier first of all, but Kunkka was sitting on the high ground, so he spotted him out.
He can't kill it. He can't kill it. He's only level 4.
He needs a level 3 tag team if he wants to do that. Even then, I think it's pretty close unless you get a little bit more damage. He did go for the Tranks build, by the way.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like, I usually go boots and... Oh, bottom lane.
Magnus! XXS! He tried to make his escape, but he actually took Slark along with him.
Yeah. Feels bad, man.
Smoke movement, by the way. Tiger just got level 6. They want to Walrus Punch something in the face. I think this is why he went for the Tranks, right? Because the Urn's going to be picked up by Oracle anyway. So you don't have that form of regen on yourself. Who are they going to find?
That makes sense. Tranquils aren't bad on him. They were actually very...
Lava. They get the root. Torrent is not in the right place, so they pick it out already. Walrus Punch holds him in place long enough that the boat won't protect him.
I mean, this is the problem. They just don't have the... Bottom lane.
Slark here, fishy. He wants to play. As he goes to the pounce through, doesn't connect on the Sylar. Will force him to blink away. Half of his HP pool in one tap and a Dark Pack.
That's just ridiculous. The issue is, like, Lich and Earth Spirit, when they went on Kunkka, were in good position. But they are under-leveled. That's why they couldn't save him. They, like, if Lich is 6 and Earth Spirit is 6, they definitely get a counter kill in that situation. But you can't get a counter kill if you have no spells to counter with.
So far, Alliance are reading these situations perfectly. I mean, they're saying it up to level 7. They did just hit 6 on Paboka, so maybe Aster can start to make some plays around that.
Yeah, they're definitely reading situations perfectly. They're telling themselves, okay guys, we're crushing them, let's just end. That's it. That's what they're reading.
I mean, look at the formation. Aster just boxed in. Alliance has created a borderline here as they enclose the map. They're going to lose this tier 2 in the mid of this rate. Frost Shield's going to slow it down, but Koikwa doesn't care. Meanwhile on the bot, DK taking this one as well.
Mid.
Going in. Ice Shards blocks off his escape. The boat again too late to help out Lava. Snowball looking for the jump through, but can't get it as Earth Spirit does move away in time.
It just looks like they're falling without any contest, actually. Like, they can't even fight them. There's a crit completed on Lone Druid, by the way. Event Crystal is first item.
It feels like Aster have kind of given up. Like, okay, they're still playing, but right now they're walking around like headless chickens. They're unable to do a thing.
Yep. They are getting levels though. So there's 6 on Earth Spirit. Now they need 6 on Lich, and after that is up, then perhaps they can make a move or two.
That's that's your big hoorah, right? Like, once you do that, you make a play. If that backfires, I don't think you have a comeback plan.
Yeah, if that backfires, you're done, I think. I agree.
Problem is, Fenrir is still only level 4. They're smoked up. They're going to try and make the play anyway. Boyfield would be a good target. They move in. X going to come out. The Raw to scare them away. The Torrent has been unleashed, but the X drags him back a little bit too late. The boat on top of him, drags him in, magnetized. The next one tosses as well with the RP. The boat coming in. They throw everything on this. They get themselves a double kill.
Yeah. So that's...
But Mike, do they have a lockdown for him now? He doesn't want to fight. They can actually just escape this. They could like to silence him up. X is coming out. He has got the Shadow Dance to work with. He's holding on to it right now, though. Oh, there it is. Gets out just in time before he can be silenced. He's going to turn around, looking at Baboko with the Dark Pack this way. He says, I need to get rid of one of these targets. Reinforcements have arrived. Pounces forward, gets the kill. Boxy with the stun up on the Lover as well. Kunkka has no way of getting away from this. Now with the Corrosive Haze coming out, this should secure the kill onto him. Roots Anti-Mage alongside him. But he has to leave behind. Says, sorry, Kunkka. I don't have a teammate anymore.
It's 5 of you trying to kill that Slark. You don't manage to. He escapes and he turns it into a double kill.
That was beautifully done by Mike. He was living life on the edge there because that is a fine needle to thread.
Now they just go rush. They have the Corrosive Haze from Starladder. Have your crit on Lone Druid, so he's hitting quite hard. There's absolutely nothing that can stop you as RP was used and Kunkka is dead.
I feel like Tusk plus Starladder is going to be the combo of this tournament. I like that people finally woken up to this because it's just insanely powerful to have those 2 heroes in your lineup.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. They hit hard. They're like some...
Oh no, Baboka. Boxy's found him, the fear comes in. The insta-root. Koikva's been rolling some good dice, I guess.
Do you know who Vitaly Klitschko is?
No.
No? It's
Explain.
that boxer, dude. It's that
Oh,
boxer,
okay.
Ukrainian boxer. Who he has a brother. I wanted to ask you what the name of the brother is.
Oh,
I just
I
wanted to
definitely am
compare
not gonna
them
know
to.
then.
I just wanted to compare them to Starladder and Tusk, but you ruined it. It's your
Oh,
fault.
I completely ruined it. All right.
Yeah.
Could have made like a Pokemon reference, like Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. I could have worked.
Hitmonchan. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's not as manly as my comparison.
Actually, the
I'll
problem
accept it.
like Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. It's kind of like they had a baby and that's Tusk, right? When you get Ags, you've got your kicks and you got your punches.
The chat knows it's Vladimir. Thank you, Red Tree.
All right, they got you covered.
Vladimir and Vitaly. Yeah. There we go. That's who Starladder and Tusk are right now.
Would have also accepted Captain Falcon and Fox to, you know. Let's not keep it gaming specific. Oh no.
Of course not. Like, who needs games and gaming related?
I mean, what has gaming ever done for you, Liz?
Exactly.
Alliance just waiting outside the base. And Aster are slowing them down, but they're slowly losing this tier 3 tower. And once that just drops, the floodgates open.
I don't know. Like, it's very hard for them to defend. They have this Lich's armor, and that's pretty much the only thing that's preventing Alliance from going ham. But they still go ham.
Yeah, they're going to go super ham. Mike has a Blink Dagger now. Oh, he pounces forward. He's found Baboka. Going to force him to fight. The Dark Pack being used. Going to get pretty low. Kunkka in the mid lane already dead. The X won't get a chance to drag him back. He has to buy back. Baboka returned to the fountain. And the base has been open for business. Take your picks. You want to drop a melee rack to tier 3 tower, range racks, maybe even a pathetic little building over here.
Anti-Mage has a Yasha though, so that's the silver lining. With that Yasha and Empower, he's gonna have Manta in about 2 minutes. If he has anything in his base remaining.
Yeah, he'll have maybe 1 lane left of his base in 2 minutes.
Magnus also has a dagger. Look, he can RP someone.
Oh, X. They're actually going to pull Boxy to safety because of this. Magnetize coming in, but Boca going to keep it going, but needs to back away pretty quickly. Boxy pursuing, going to stun up on the Lich. He has got the Chain Frost to work with, but won't get a chance to use it. Going to get low, not low enough. They almost get him. They will get the kill to Baboka, though. Fenrir barely staying alive.
And they're not even going back.
They don't have to.
Was hunting Anti-Mage, and Anti-Mage is very low. He can't really fight here. He needs to blink back, go heal up first. And now they're just going to go for the bottom tier 3. I mean, this game is looking really rough for Aster for quite a while now. And honestly, like, they're going to attempt one last fight with AM. They smoked up. They have a Blink Dagger. They have RP.
They have no Magnetize, though. They have to get a good Chain Frost RP. Skewer back on the Quakebuff, but there's the Fear coming out as they roll him away. Well, they've got the Bear and the Master together. Can they do enough to him here? He's going to be protected. Oracle keep him alive and back him away. Kunkka rooted on the spot by the Bear. The big crits coming out. Lava taking a lot of damage there.
Yeah, they now need to reset again because they can't fight as 4. They need that Kunkka too. So they have to wait for him. They get the Bear at least. The Bear is resummoned. They need to find the Oracle somehow. You need to silence the Oracle so that you can burst someone down.
That's the only solution right now. They're going to go for Koifa again. Skewer, but Boxy already makes the jump and he makes down to half HP. The boat's coming in on Koifa alone. Boxy just tanking everything up though. They try and jump in. Pounce rolled out of in time by Earth Spirit, but not to somewhere safe. They Walrus Punch and kill him off. That's going to be the Rax fallen and Aster. They've got the RP. They haven't got the bow anymore. It's Chain Frost RP. That's the only way and they don't see it. GG gets called.
Wow, this is the biggest stomp that we have witnessed so far, man. Me and you. This is
absurd. Like, we were expecting... I, for one, was definitely expecting Alliance and Aster to be fairly evenly matched, right? EG
yeah,
2-0's Aster. Alliance got 2-0 by Fnatic, but this wasn't even close.
Yeah, it's A versus A, right? It should be close. It's one-letter teams. Like, what's up? How is this possible? I don't know. But overall, we called that Starladder is gonna destroy Magnus in the lane, which happened. Lone Druid had a good time versus lovers, Kunkka as well. And honestly, I think they underestimated the strength of Slark in this situation, in the try-on-try, in which he gets a lot